Welcome to Cooking for Humans, where me, the rat, cooks for her humans in the house because they cannot afford, well they can, a personal human chef. Today we are going to be making mock zebra cakes as the request of the little human because she loves her some dessert. I wrote the recipe down and will tell you all the ingredients and measurements. Let's get started. First, we need 1.5 cups of flour. Now, the mommy human keeps all her things close because she's a short human, but she also likes big things. You think it'd be easy for a rat. She also has some, get her little cups, but that's okay because the daddy human doesn't buy it. Anyway, this is 1 cup. Make sure when you measure flour, it is even and put it in the bowl. That's 1 cup. Now, the daddy human was doing the dishwashing. That's why the wife, mother human, got upset because daddy human accidentally broke the cup. But I'm a rat, so it's okay. And we love each other even if we make mistakes. So that's 1.5 cups of flour. Okay? Now, if I can do it, you can do it. Alright? Cooking isn't hard, especially from scratch. Over here around here, we love to cook things from the scratch. If it's a box, forget about it. We don't do boxes around here. Now we need 3/4 cups of sugar. Now if I can find where I put my 3/4, found it. Okay? Now, while I'm doing this, I just want to let everybody know that every day is a celebration, especially because Jesus loves you. Even if you don't love him, he loves you, and we love you. I'm just going to make sure that's at 3/4. Yes, it is. Okay, the rat sometimes can't read. I'm a rat, and I cook. I don't know what to tell you. I also love Jesus because he takes care of me. Does I ever have to worry about food? No. So you should not worry about nothing because God takes care of them all. Anyway, the mommy human, the adult mommy human, loves to make things from scratch because it's healthier and all that good stuff. Now we need 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Now, the mommy human, who apparently makes me cook everything, because she's busy, makes a lot of things. This is baking powder, aka fruit powder, because it's fruit your recipes. And the mommy human needs to get more because she's running out. Okay, so we need 1.5 teaspoons. So this is 1 teaspoon. Also again, level. 1 teaspoon, half a teaspoon. She makes them color-coded for me because I can't really read. So I'm trying. That's how I know the difference in the sizes. Now, because we do all the dry ingredients first. Now I know we need 1 full teaspoon of salt, which is the red one. You think rats are colorblind, but they're not. I'm not. I don't know, maybe. Interpol! Alright, now, we're gonna mix this around, make sure, now we need 1/3 cup of butter. So I already took out sticks of butter to help. Okay, in a bowl that I'm gonna use in the microwave. 1/3 is up to the fire line on the butter. So what we're gonna do is we're going to cut, which I should have been prepared, but I'm a rat, so I don't know what to tell you. 1/3 cup of butter, you cut 6. Now when you put it in the microwave, do not put it on long because, I'm gonna tell you, you put it on too long, it pops, and then the mommy human gets really upset because there's butter grease everywhere in the microwave, especially after she just cleaned it. But then again, I'm a rat, why does she ask me to make food? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. Now we're gonna save, also I wash my hands, I'm a rat, I washed my hand before this. We're gonna save this to grease the pan in a minute. This is gonna go in the microwave. I'm gonna throw this in the trash like that. We're gonna put it in for 20 seconds. And hopefully it doesn't explode, otherwise mommy will explode.
Sounds right.
Okay, there's my over, sorry. Oh, see, look, it's not fully melted. So let's not make a mistake and put it in for 20 seconds. again, it's gonna be 10 seconds. I spilled some, but Mommy Human will be okay. Now I'm gonna put the butter in and leave it there. Now before I put the eggs in, because you want the butter to cool down, because if you don't let the butter cool down, you're gonna get scrambled eggs. I'm just saying. Okay, I have to fix my hair. I'm sorry, guys. The rats have hair too. Okay. Now we need a half a cup of milk. So we get the milk, and we get our little melted cup of, measuring cup. We're gonna put half a cup of milk in there. We're gonna leave the milk out because we're gonna need it in a minute. But before we do that, we're gonna put the eggs in. And we're gonna use this bowl to put the shells in. And then after we do that, we're going to wash our hands because after touching eggs, you need to wash your hands and clean the counter. To clean the counter, now we have our food waste over there. And I'm gonna go wash my hands because I have a clean rat. Otherwise, Mommy Human gets really mad. Now, we mix these. Wait, hold on guys, hold on. The rat forgot the teaspoon of vanilla. Again, I'm a rat, I can't breathe. I go by the smell. I didn't smell the vanilla. The Mommy Human forgot to grab the vanilla for me. How dare her. I still love her though. It's okay. Now it says 1 teaspoon of vanilla. In this house, we don't measure the vanilla. But if you ask me, that's about a teaspoon. Give or take. Again, I'm a rat. I can't read. I go by smell. Now we're gonna mix it. She's dyslexic, so she can't really read either, but she tries real hard. Maybe I'll have her on the show later. Now you don't want to overmix it because then everything gets tough. Ooh, look at that. Okay, cool. Now what we're gonna do is we gotta grease the pan like I said we were gonna do before. We gotta grease the pan. We don't use oil here, we use butter mostly. So you just you hold the other end with the paper, and you go like this. You make sure it's nice and greased so it don't stick. Or I guess you could use parchment paper. I'm just saying. But we like butter, gives it extra flavor. And it's still healthier than buying store-bought zebra cakes, okay? No offense to the zebra cake people. I'm going to clean my hand a minute, my paws. Okay? My nice looking paws. Okay. Now we're going to pour half of the batter into the pan. Ready to press that? No. Oh wait, I'm a rat though. I could eat raw eggs. But the humans? Not so much. They've already got something called salmonella. Apparently it's bad for you. Even though I'm a European rat, and I know some Europeans who eat raw eggs. Anyway. We got half the batter. Now what we're going to do is, we're going to take 2 tablespoons of cocoa mix. Okay? Because we're going to make the chocolate. We're going to make the chocolate stripies. Okay? So we got, again, make sure it's nice and even. 1, 2. Now we need 2 tablespoons of milk. That's why I left the milk out. Okay? So I know what I'm doing sometimes. Again, I can't read very well with a rat. I tried, I'm learning. Okay, I need to get some milk. 1. Oops, it's okay. That's why we do it over the bowl. It's extra. It's called extra flavor. It's okay. It's okay. The Mommy Human does it all the time. But you know what? Who cares? Because you know why? We're still gonna celebrate because we are loved and we all deserve to have a little treat. Within reason. And every day that we are awake and alive is a great day. I could be fancy, use like a little piper to make the stripes. You could literally, if you didn't want to make the stripes, just pour the chocolate on there. But we're going to try to just do it with the spoon because you know what? It doesn't have to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. But we are all still loved. So. 30 minutes. Check at 25, stick a toothpick in it, and if it comes out clean, it's ready to go. Up next, I will show you how to make the cream. Now, we're going to make the cream while we wait for the cake to bake. We need half a stick of butter, which if anybody doesn't know, it's a whole stick of butter. Humans really do love their butter. It needs to be softened, not melted. So we're going to put it back in the microwave. Only, we're going to put it in for 15 seconds. Because at 15 seconds, with the whole stick, it should be softened enough. It's also been sitting out on the counter, so it's already like a nice decent soften. So we're going to keep going. Once it's in the microwave, we'll have our toothpick. It's now softened. Yay. It goes into the bowl for the cream. See? No liquid, soft. Okay. Now, we're going to need 1.5 cups of powdered sugar. I know, sounds like a lot of powdered sugar, but if you read the ingredients on the box of a zebra cake, not mentioning any brand names, but, you know, because I can't read, so I don't know brand names, sort of kind of read. The amount of powdered sugar isn't nothing compared to all the processed stuff in the box. So we need 1.5 cups of powdered sugar. Obviously, you can take this up and have your share, but it's okay. We need 1.5 cups. She does not have a container for this share on her. That's okay, we forgive her. We should always forgive. 1. And her little messed up. 1/2 cup, but that's okay. We're all a little messed up. Still rubbed. Goes in there. Now we need a teaspoon of vanilla. Again, vanilla, we just eyeball it by the smell. And that's about a teaspoon. Why not a little extra? Now I need to put in 2 tablespoons of milk. You mix until it is fluffy. It's still gonna taste good. It doesn't matter how it looks, doesn't matter how it tastes. So the cake is cooling. I put the filling in the fridge because if you leave it out, it's gonna melt and get all gross. Also, colder filling tastes better. The drizzle on top is a 1/2 cup of chocolate chips and 1 tablespoon of butter. We're gonna put it in the microwave for 10 seconds each time until it's all nice and smooth. Now we want this cake to essentially cool down as much as it can because you put it on hot, it's gonna be messy. But the human children here don't care and would like to eat their dessert. You're supposed to, if you want, cut half of it diagonal, put the cream on, and then put the other half on top. But, again, the children, you ready? Want a mock zebra cake. So it's going to be a giant zebra cake. Essentially, the cream's gonna be on top. And that's how I like it. Like a zebra cake without a sandwich. So let us. You guys notice there's a kitty up here? I don't know why these humans have so many kitties trying to eat a rat. The chocolate chips, maybe a little more, and a tablespoon of butter. And if you guys don't know how to measure butter, it is literally on the package. If you have trouble reading like I do because I'm a rat, it's okay. You judge by this here. I'm going to fetch the cream. Again, you really would want the cake to cool down. You cut it in half to make the sandwiches, but it's a mock zebra cake, so it's going to be a legit cake. The cream is going to run, but that's how the human children like it. And if I am not a loving rat chef, then make it the way they want. Just because it doesn't look fabulous doesn't mean it is not fabulous. Okay, we're here to learn how to make num-num things, not for it to look great. And just because your day's not great doesn't mean there's not something to be happy about. I know the human children will love this mock zebra cake. Now I'm going to cut a piece and give it to one of the human children, and you can hear their reaction because they don't want to be on camera. Look how yummy it looks. Because again, the human children in this house don't like to wait. And I'm just the rat chef. So I can't tell them what to do. Well, I can. Is it good? Yeah. Does it taste like the zebra cake? Yeah. Better. There you have. Oh, you heard me, folks. It's better. It's better than the box zebra cakes because this was only about, well, I don't know, Laura, let me count how many ingredients. We have milk, sugar, butter, chocolate, cocoa powder. I don't want to say my ingredients. I don't know, maybe 10, give or take, whatever. Still, on the box of a zebra cake, there's a lot more than 10 ingredients. And you heard it from the child, the human child, folks. We give you one zebra cake! Not cakes, because we made one cake. I'm your rat chef. Have a good night. Remember, I love you, Jesus loves you. We're all good.